Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Skyblock series, and I'm just going to show you around what I've done for the last 2 weeks of not uploading. For starters, we have finally completed the farm. Obviously we can add more layers, but as of right now we don't need to. I have actually got the farmer's harvester, now it adds cactus, cocoa beans and sugarcane. They never had that before, which is quite cool because every time we harvest sugarcane, it goes straight in our inventory, which is really good. We have minions set up for the potatoes and the sugarcane, which is up here. There are some on level 7, 6, 5, 4, but I'm upgrading these very slowly. These sell for around about 5 million each, which is really good, to be honest. I have a balance of 195 million. I voted 20 times again for the February month, and I got a grinder key. Sold that for, like 175 mil, something like that, which is insane. As you can tell, our island value's up to 147,000. Been adding the netherite blocks down here, and I did as well upgrade our cobblestone generator so we can get diamond blocks, emerald blocks, 500,000 sky coins, and it still doesn't get you the ancient debris. So I'm hoping after this we get it, but the sky coins is going to be absolutely insane, so I need to grind for that non-stop. I expanded this cactus farm a little bit more so I can get the mastery level a little bit higher. We want 1,100. Once we unlock it to 5,000 cactus mined, we have a tier 6 cactus minion. We're just going to place that down. We want to get rid of this entire platform. Hopefully, I get enough money so I can extend the netherite platform into one of these chunks over here. Probably right here. And we can build our cactus farm all the way up. But I do want a base plan up here. I'm going to have a massive ring like a donut and have everything down below. The only thing we need left for the mastery tools is the Slayer blade. And now if we go to masteries again and we go on to mob masteries, we've got the pig one sorted. We just need the rest. The rest are slacking. We can probably get the cow today, but the rest are quite difficult to get a hang of. But I do have a bunch of them lying around, so I could potentially get it sorted. I upgraded this servant a couple times, so now we get bone blocks, well, bone meal. And then if we look in the bottom chest here, I've been slowly but surely converting them into bone blocks. Becoming rich is really easy. Like, I'm on the 4th episode now, and I'm on 195 million. How insane is that, just from crate keys? But we are going to make a platform or some sort of mob spawner area, just so I can get the last couple in. Also, on island missions, I've been sort of claiming them while I've been going through them. Completed all the tier 1s. See if we've got any more. We've got this one here. I do need to do a lot more fishing as well. So I did just vote, and I opened 100 vote keys. I'm just going to show you a little video of that now. So we have 100 vote keys that we're going to open up right now. This is some of the materials you can get from voting. Now we're going to open them up all at once by shift right clicking. This is everything we've got. So we've got 3 extra spins here. We've got a cosmetic key, another one. We've got a bunch of spawners, netherite blocks. We've got an ore hopper, sheep, pig, quite a few diamond blocks, or quite a few stacks of diamond blocks actually. We've got another cosmetic key, 500 sky coins, another spin, bunch of spawners again. We've got a mob hopper this time. Bunch of diamond blocks, gold blocks, some more spawners, and emerald blocks, which isn't too bad. So the mob farm is going to go across here, and it's going to have different floors for now. So tier 1 all the way up to, what's the last tier called? Is it tier 9? Tier 7. What do you mean it's unlocked? Did you say that? Spawner locked. Unlocked. Can I buy that? No, I haven't. No, I can't. But 9 million for Vexes, that's insane. We are going to build it out of stone brick and smooth stone like we did last season. It's going to be roughly the same layout, but I am going to change the way they fall down. I think it'll be a lot easier killing that way. Like squids as well, they should be able to spawn on the platform and not be stuck at the top. So this is the layer for the first tier 1 mobs. And then we're going to divide it up into 4. And then we're going to start building the chambers. So there's the pods for each one. All the tier 1 spawners are going to go here. This platform here, the dirt one's going to get raised up. Different material, that's where the base level is going to go. All the mobs are going to go down here. But I'm thinking of getting them into a corner and shifting it across. So just say this is the spawner room here. And the spawners are roughly round about here. I want the water going from one corner into the other and have them drop down with a sign on top like so. Because the last time when we had it in the middle, they were just getting stuck, bopping up and down. So if I have it go to the corner, we shouldn't get any issues. So I'm going to try and lay some of this out. It's a bit of trial and error. But I'm going to try and figure it out, and I'll come back to you when I've sorted it. So we'll have some fun like this. This is where all the mobs are going to shoot downwards. Obviously we'll encase it so it'll look better. Like just so we'll just put like a wall here going across. This is the dividers here. So we'll probably, or we can actually, we can actually make a wall like so, going from each one and add the water in the middle. Obviously we can cover the backside up so we can have water going from this corner all the way down to this corner, which could work. Not too sure yet. It looks like a giant mess, honestly. But it's a trial and error, really. I think we got this down to a T now, so I'm going to get this all built. The materials are just going to look weird. Like the build palette's just going to be grey. But we'll see if it works. So just say we have something like this going across the top, like so. It comes out a little bit, but I think we can dress it up later on. Make it look really good. But for now, I'm all about purpose and function. So the spawner's going to be here. Water's going to be in this corner. And we're going to get them pushed into this corner here. Drop down. Obviously, all this dirt's going to go. And it's just going to be a 1 by 1. And then we're going to obviously change it up eventually when it's the slimes. But I'm not too sure how we're going to do the slimes yet. I'm just wanting to get the spawners in and see what happens there. And then we could just drop down 4 like this and have it go around in here. But it's just going to get everything off-centered. But the real question is, do we really want slime? So far, it's looking quite cool. We're going to add glass all along here and add some support here and here. So it looks a bit chunky on the sides, but it is what it is. We're going to add glass on each one, make it stand out a little bit more. I may add some sort of rim around here, probably of stone. Might look quite cool. But glass is going to go here, water's going to go on the side with a sign right here. And each and every single one of the mobs are going to fall into the 1 by 1. We're going to have a tube like down here like this. That's why we need a rim around here to stop it. And we could just attack the feet. But I'm not too sure what I want that made out of. Probably cobblestone, since it might be quite easier to get a hang of it. I meant to say hold of it. All the water and signs and tunnels are in place. Now we're just going to add the spawners. So the farm is working as it's supposed to. But the chickens aren't even spawning, so I don't know if that's some sort of glitch. But the rest are working perfectly fine. The pigs on 1. There's 50 in there. There's 24 cow, 45 sheep, 25 chickens. But I need to figure out why these aren't spawning. So the problem was there's a bunch of mobs still up there, so I killed them all, and now all of them are spawning nicely. I'm going to time-lapse the next layer, which is going to be on top of here. I'm not too sure if I want to add slabs or glass, just so the light passes through, and we can also walk across it. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll figure that out later. We are going to add some sort of chest or barrel underneath these, so we can actually get the mob heads and store them in the barrels. Turns out the replay mod just decided not to work. It didn't record any footage, even though it did say it was recording. So I apologize for that. So we've finally got the second tier done. All we need now is the spawners. I'm going to get 25 of these each. This is probably going to set me back a little bit. And then the tier 1 spawners, we're going to turn all of them into 100 spawners for each chamber. And then once we're on a tier 3, we'll upgrade the tier 2 to 100 spawners. And then so on and so forth. So, they are in place, but I am having a couple issues. Okay, so the squid one. They are spawning in the water. I'm going to try something different by waterlogging a trapdoor off camera to see if that works. Because if I put them in the corner here, they spawn on that side. If I put them closer to here, they spawn outside. It's just baffling. I'm going to have a look at other people's to see how they've got it set up. Then I'll just do the same. Try and modify it for this design. Now for the 2x2 mobs, I've just upgraded the tube a little bit more. They just sit on top of the barrels, not too bad. The slime isn't spawning as fast as I want it to. I don't even know why they're not doing it. The cage is big enough, unless I have them in the back corner. We don't need any of this rubbish here. Let's have a little look. So if we have them in this back corner here, this should, well, no, hang on. We want this up here. We'll break this and then we'll add them. Because they need a 3x3 area, don't they, to spawn? So maybe... the OCD's kicking in for me. Because these are really nice setup. And these are just messy as anything. But if it works, it works. I'll have to try and come up with something to work around this one. This one's perfectly fine. We've got 677 of them. We've got one there. The squids are dying, but there's just regenerating. There they are, 26 slimes. We've got rabbits. I'm going to keep grinding all this off camera. See if we can unlock the tier 3 mobs. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.